An Italian research team has uncovered the remains of a 4,000-year-old temple in Cyprus, marking a major archaeological find. As announced by the University of Siena on July 8th, the ancient temple was discovered amidst the ruins of an old artisan settlement at the Erimi site. This temple, which houses several important artifacts, now stands as the oldest known sacred structure ever located on the island of Cyprus. Ruins found at ancient artisan settlement. During the Bronze Age, a community of skilled artisans established the settlement of Erimi atop a limestone hill on Cyprus's southern coast. This settlement, inhabited from around 2000 to 1600 BCE, was eventually abandoned after a significant fire. During its peak, the workshops in Erimi were renowned for their distinctive red textiles. Recently, a small rectangular temple was uncovered on the settlement's western side. The University of Siena's Erimi archaeological project, which has been studying the site for years, marked a milestone with this discovery. Professor Luca Bombardieri, leading the project, remarked that this find, made during the 15th anniversary of systematic research efforts in the Bronze Age sector of Erimi, highlighted the significant achievements of recent excavation seasons. He also noted that this ancient sacred building, the oldest yet found in Cyprus, holds exceptional ritual and ideological importance. Cyprus Temple contained a large monolith. Within Cyprus's oldest known temple, a prominent monolith was once erected, towering over 7 feet and carefully polished. It was set within a decorative arrangement of small cups encircling it. According to Professor Luca Bombardieri, this monolith, originally positioned at the room's center, eventually fell, breaking a large amphora placed at its base near a small circular hearth. The layout was such that visitors could walk around these central elements. Bombardieri also observed that the unique features of this space, especially when contrasted with the adjacent workshop areas, point to its sacred nature. This small temple, the oldest yet found on the island, had significant ritualistic value due to its integration within the workshop complex. This setup reveals that the activities that economically supported the community were also deeply symbolic and spiritually meaningful to its members. Skeletal remains suggest Bronze Age femicide. The research team also uncovered the remains of a murder victim from the Bronze Age near the Cyprus Temple. These skeletal remains, belonging to a young woman, had been purposefully sealed off within a small residence close to the temple. A heavy stone had been placed across her chest, while evidence of a fatal head injury marked her skull. Notably, her remains had no formal doorway or grave marker. Professor Luca Bombardieri suggested that these remains might align with other recorded instances of femicide across Cyprus, in which young women, sometimes suspected to be pregnant, were violently killed and buried in isolation, cut off from their communities, even in death.